The Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. It's good to be with you today. So, my thought was inspired because yesterday, my 5-year-old granddaughter, Claire, came into town. And she's going to be with us for about the next 11 days. And the thing that really popped for me was there is a lot of energy when that young lady comes. And one of the things that I learned is I have to honor the power of the pause. Because when things get hectic, chaotic, highly energetic, if you don't pause, you're going to be run away by the energy that's surrounding you. You're going to be out of control. But if you pause, the ability for you to maintain control stays there. Because guess what? If you don't pause, you're run by your habits. You're run by your reactions to things that you've sort of allowed yourself to be pre-programmed to be. And in that pre-programming, it may not be exactly what you would like to see. It may not be what you want to have happen in your life. And so with that in mind, pausing is one of the greatest spiritual tools that anyone can embody, because it gives you the opportunity to respond instead of react. It gives you the opportunity to reset, reboot, start again. Here's the interesting thing. Isn't meditation the process of pausing? It is, isn't it? When you meditate, you're pausing the process of thinking. You're pausing the process of reacting. You're literally stopping life to recenter yourself, to reboot yourself, to redirect yourself so that you become consciously aware of how you're going to respond, where you're going to take yourself, and what that's all about for you. But if you can't pause, if you're going to let this tidal wave of life move you, well, you're not going to be in control. You're going to be like everybody else out there, just reacting, out of control completely. And isn't that where the world is right now? Just reacting. Not many people are questioning. Most people have habits of thinking, and they keep thinking those habits over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm not saying habits are bad. Not at all. Habits can be good, especially if they're consciously chosen habits that are moving you in the direction of you becoming a greater and greater and greater expression of love. And the expression of love that you become is unique to you. You get that? No one will express love the way you do, because you are different. You are unique. And sometimes we need to pause and remember that we're unique. And then we need to pause to remember that the person we're with is unique, and to stop trying to get them to be like us. See, this is something that Claire, my little granddaughter, teaches me all the time. She is a ball of energy. She is unique as all can be. And who am I to take that away from her? What I'm going to try to do is to let her teach her ways that she can use her uniqueness to have a greater and greater and greater experience of life, a greater experience of love, to teach her that she has the ability to give and to receive love freely in all moments, to not judge her. Did you hear that? That's a big one, to not judge her, to accept her as she is, and then give her wisdom as much as you can to guide her down the path of self-discovery. She's only 5. But you know what? What you implant in a 5-year-old's mind is with them for life until they decide to change it, because their brains are in the theta state. If you're under 5, I'm planting thoughts into your theta state. If you're over 8, 9, which all of you probably are, you've already been pre-programmed, and now you're trying to undo the programming because you want your life back. the things that work for the programming that you got from your parents and schools and religions and all that, it may not be where you are anymore. I know for me it's not. Although there are some things that I was programmed. My father programmed me to be a man of my word. He programmed me to be a hard worker, to commit myself. My mother programmed me to give. I have programmed me to receive and give equally. I've programmed me, instead of just being a hard worker, to be a smart worker. I think that's the important thing to remember. You can take what you've been programmed in and you can modify it to fit who you've decided you want to be in life. The best thing, Corey says, my grandmother installed creativity in me. There's no greater thing that can be installed in any human being than the ability to know that they're creators, that their life is their creation, that their thoughts create. And not only their thoughts, but you've got to follow those thoughts with words, with actions, and with feelings aligned with that. When those are aligned, you've created a magnificent and powerful belief. And guess what? Your beliefs become your experience. If you're local today, know that Claire will be at Agape at our in-person service. If you're not local, know that I've got the service program for you to watch online. And this next week, I want you to know Claire's going to be doing some of these talks with me. So we're going to have a fun thing. We're going to look at life from the Baba perspective, because that's who I am in her world. And you're going to look at it from the Claire perspective, because there's great wisdom in children. With that, my friends, thank you for watching. And if this was a good message, share it with people. Hit that like button, hit that heart button, hit that share button. If wherever you are, just give a comment, because when you give a comment, you're giving to what you, based on the fact that you've received. Doesn't take much to hit that like, does it? With that, my friends, know that you are loved, you are worthy, you are whole, perfect, complete, and you are worthy of giving and receiving love. Until tomorrow, aloha.